It is Amazon Prime time. And I thought I'd tell you my favorite things on Amazon. So, one of the things that I love is Peaches Skincare. This is the time to try the products. Peaches is a woman-owned, American-made, small batch skincare company, and you get me complimentary. I want to talk to you a little bit about skin today. If you're new to my channel, my name is Lisa. I have been a practicing holistic master esthetician for over 40 years. I teach men and women around the world how to have beautiful, healthy skin without falling into the standards that are set for especially women to never age or move their face and do needles, procedures, or pills. I show you how to make your skin the best it's ever been. I wear no foundation or concealer in these videos, and I know many of my clients out there that call themselves Peaches are thinking she says that every time, but you would be amazed the comments I get or the questions I get. I think people are so used to seeing filters and used to seeing videos changed and women with tons of makeup on. I do none of that. I've done nothing to my face. That it's really hard for some people to see a woman truly aging. I think I feel great and look great, and I want to bring you to feeling that for yourself. So I'm only going to go over a couple things about skin because I think so many of you don't understand how practical skin is, how much it is suggestive. If you treat it well, your skin will be amazing. When you start doing really invasive procedures to it, things that you think are actually helping it, you're actually doing more damage to your skin. And that includes a lot of actives. It can be a lot of procedures, say microneedling, lasers, chemical peels. You're actually aging your skin more rapidly. You're making it create a callus that protects itself. The skin's pretty smart, largest organ of the body. And you also, when you're doing things like Botox or fillers, you're really affecting the 42 muscles of the face and 43 with your neck. Now, if you choose to do those things and you're happy and you love them, great. But I really want to try to talk to people about just loving who they are and aging, aging in a really healthy way for both your mind and your soul and your body. I think we all know young people out there who are just doing so much and really disfiguring their faces. And I have to be a voice of reason for that. I have to tell people we have got to change that dialogue. Now, a lot of things that people ask me are exfoliating. They'll say, oh my gosh, Lisa, you exfoliate, you cleanse, you do all these steps. It's so important to understand that the routine has a purpose. Every single product has a purpose. Now, I'm only going to show you a couple of them now, but exfoliating is key. Peaches, comment below with love and kindness. Exfoliating gently. I'm not talking about using a buff puff or scraping at your face or dermaplaning, which is shaving what you see. And anyone using a blade out there is being so irresponsible because that is something done in a surgical office with a surgical blade. And the damage you can cause can be irreversible. So exfoliating is gently exfoliating. Coffee, blueberries, pomegranate. Yes, I'm talking about Flawless Exfoliator by Peaches. If there was one thing you got, you would be amazed. Go through the whole bottle. Give your skin time to show you what it looks like when you remove decades and decades of cumulative damage. Now, we start that damage when we're young children. Perhaps we didn't wear a wide-brimmed hat, which is very likely. Parents show us how to wash our hair or brush our teeth. We maybe, learn about manners, but it's funny how they don't show us how to take care of our skin. Maybe we play sports, they put terrible sunscreens on us. Do not get me started on all this beef tallow. I don't understand it. If you want to put Crisco on your face and you want to put it in your sunscreen, go for it. I think it's incredibly dangerous, and I mean dangerous. It is, like I said, it's like putting Crisco on your skin and a child's skin. There are only a few sunscreens I recommend, and that's a whole different video. But you start that from a very young age. Then we become teenagers, and everyone tells us it's hormones. Hormones heat us up, make us retain water, and it wants to push everything out of the pores that are really hair follicles. We then wear makeup and foundation and concealer. We shave improperly if we're a boy. We use more junk. By the time we're in our early 20s, Even the Journal of Medicine says we have done most of the damage to our skin. So when I teach you at every age to gently exfoliate before ever doing any other step, you are actually removing those decades of damage. When a client first sits with me, I tell them, imagine, and I'm not sure if you're in Europe or if they call it something different, but in the United States, we call it saran wrap or plastic wrap. Imagine that you have layers and layers of that on your skin. And in those layers are discoloration, sun damage, wrinkles that look deeper than they should because they're so tanned inside with old skin and tissue. So it makes them look darker and deeper. And imagine that as we start to remove those, things come up. It's very normal to have breakout, to have fungus come up, which I'll touch on in a minute. But you start to remove those layers. Imagine what your cleansers and your serums can do, because it doesn't have to break all that down. So that is something that is so, so important. Another thing that is very important is using a cleanser. I don't believe in double cleansing, and yet you're going to see me do 2 cleansers here. Restore cleanser is always the second thing you use. It's for active fungus and bacteria or not activating fungus and bacteria. I literally get hundreds of emails and texts a day or comments on different social media, Instagram, Facebook. We have a private Facebook group, YouTube. And so many people self-diagnose themselves with rosacea, eczema, psoriasis, when in fact, it is typically that you have worn foundation and concealer, used bad products or bad sunscreen, and you have activated the natural fungus and bacteria that is always on our skin. And it is more about that than it is taking medication or doing something that really is not going to change over your skin. It is as simple as just making sure that your skin is prepared to fight any active fungus and bacteria. It can also come from waxing, shaving, creating a superficial tear that activates that fungus and bacteria. So it's not double cleansing, it's really just making sure fungus and bacteria has been removed so that then your cleanser, and with Peaches, it's classic cleanser, can feed your skin. Cleanser doesn't just cleanse, it should feed. It should create healthy new skin cells. It should lighten and brighten. It should do so many things to affect that beautiful natural state of your skin that the difference is remarkable within weeks. Now, I don't believe in wearing foundation and concealer. I am completely against most sunscreen. And if you don't wear a wide-brimmed hat, forget about it. That's just how I feel. Today I'm going golfing and I will wear a wide-brimmed hat. But it's really about taking care of your skin and understanding that you can create so much change if you just stick with a routine. It may not be Peaches, it may be something else, but hey, Amazon Prime Time, this is the time to try it. I hope that I have encouraged you. I hope I've given you a little glimpse at how easily you can change your skin. Change the 42 muscles in your face, 43 with your neck, by simply exfoliating first and, of course, using an amazing routine afterwards. I thank you all for being here, and I hope that I have helped you uncover your true confidence.